another all-new figure that we've never had come from Hasbro before, and this is Walter Donovan, who of course is the major villain of Last Crusade. So it's pretty cool to finally get him. Of course, this is in 6-inch form. I know some of us who collected the 3 3/4 would love to have gotten him there, but it's a nice version, so it's nice to get some more Last Crusade. Here we can see he comes with a false grail, an extra head, the grail tablet, and a pistol. So we got lots of stuff that he's coming with. You know, this is the epitome to me of Indiana Jones figures, and why they don't sell to the mass market is because this is an old guy in a suit. I mean, yes, it's Walter Donovan, you know. It's played by Julian Glover, who was also Veers in Empire Strikes Back. So for us geeks, we really love that. That's that is the same person, but it's an old guy in a suit, and you know, when you're trying to market for kids, as traditional toy lines have been, they don't really go so well. But now this is a little bit more of a collector line. I'm really hoping this line does a little bit better. I don't expect it to last on and on and on. There's just not enough characters to do and that sort of thing. But to get a figure like Walter Donovan this early in the line is pretty nice. Let's open him up and check him out. Here we go. Walter Donovan. Pretty good likeness. Looks pretty much like Julian Glover. We have, of course, another tie. How many figures are we going to have with ties here? I have lots of Marvel figures that have ties, whether it be, you know, Tony Stark or the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that. But this is what, our third figure with a tie now in this line? Let's see how far we go. Of course, his jacket is different from what we've had. I'd say the arms here are probably the same as Club Obi-Wan or Professor Indy. Yes, those are definitely the same arms. So we're reusing the arms here again, which is okay. I mean, do you need to really sculpt new arms that have jacket and all that sort of thing? But I noticed, like, when I pulled this out, that the legs are a little different. We've got that middle knee articulation, which is an older style, which we don't have with the newer Indy figures. They have a different kind of knee articulation. But bigger yet, I noticed the pins. And then I remembered there was this rumor when they first showed him on one of the live streams. They said, oh, he's using the same legs as the General Veers figure. So I was like, oh, I gotta check. So I grabbed General Veers, and no, they are not the same legs. You can see the General Veers legs poof out more. The fold lines and everything are not the same. I don't think even the boots are the same. No. There's different wrinkles in the boots and everything. So, oops. So, unfortunately, I'm sorry. It's not... Julian Glover didn't get the same legs in both figures, although that'd be pretty funny. But, now he comes with a few different accessories. We have our Grail tablet, or the first marker here, which is pretty cool. We have the false Grail. We have a little pistol. And finally, we have the deathly head of Walter Donovan, which I always thought when he ages rapidly, it always, when the hair gets a little bit longer, it kind of resembled Christopher Lloyd. But I mean, this doesn't resemble Christopher Lloyd. I'm not saying Christopher Lloyd looked old, even 1989 is when I'm thinking that, but it just kind of had a slight resemblance to Christopher Lloyd. Of course, we've been seeing him in Back to the Future movies at that point, where he did have old makeup on. Maybe that had something to do with it. But it's pretty cool that we did get this head, and they chose to give that to us. I do like that. I'm curious to see if maybe these legs come from another Imperial officer. I might go check it out. So there we go. We've got the, I don't know what to call that, deathly head, what, with the false grail. That seems to make sense. So you can see what that looks like. I noticed putting it in that it doesn't quite match the colors of the neck, but then you barely see the neck once that head is on there. So I guess it doesn't matter too much. But pretty cool that that does work nicely. So I think this is a pretty cool figure. I'm glad to get him. What would you think? What's the next old guy in a suit that you'd like to see from Indiana Jones? I'd personally like to see, oh shoot, his name just escaped me, the actor who played Porkins in Star Wars, who's also in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Be kind of a fun little crossover to get him. Again, not an exciting figure at all, but I'd love to see that happen. That'd be pretty cool. But what other old guys in suits do we need from the Indiana Jones line? Let me know in the comments.